Etiefo ya mamuni akwaba eba Melodies Podcast YouTube channel so. Na Kennedy Agyapong was interviewed on BBC Africa. Na me say be young for 1 year pan because akwa say BBC Africa any Anas omo ya one. We share GFA semi any most of Anas ni expose na Kennedy Agyapong akasa won ho say enye no Anas any BBC Africa any ye. Ntia ho say BBC Africa Omone Kennedy Agyapong are having this interview. Now publicly no ya who say Kennedy Agyapong across various platforms so wako dime BBC Africa trese watutu bomba momo pa debia kase BBC de omunya credible omu news no phone fake and say CNN de na wan say afi de obekọ ho akoye interview yenko tie nsem omo kan na yewia yabe abonkomo afa ho some observation bia ma make no yewia yabana yabe kasa afa those observations ne ho.
And he was recently killed in Medina by 2 gunmen on a motorbike. Subsequent to that, a lot of talk has been around in town about the possible involvement of the Asin Central Member of Parliament, Kennedy Agyapong. Indeed, the police have said they have interrogated him, and there have been several persons calling for him to be arrested and tried. Today, he took to the BBC and spoke to Focus on Africa's Thomas Nadi, that's the Accra correspondent, and said he was innocent. Listen to him.
I never offered a reward for him to be beaten or killed. When I said I have pictures of Anas and Ahmed, and Ghanaians were doubting me, I gave them time that I was going to show the video. There are a lot of videos that I have on Anas through my investigation. So when I went to my office and showed the pictures to them, then they said, "Oh, Honorable, don't you know this guy? Even in 2012, he was here and you paid his school fees." So, well, I don't know him. Then they said, "He has been coming to the premises all the time." I said, "No, don't allow the guy to come to this premises again. When you see him here, beat him up because he's a bad boy." I said that. Did I say that I give a reward for anybody to go and beat him or kill him?
You never said that?
Yeah.
You said if they see him, beat him up anywhere.
My premises.
It's on record.
Yeah,
and you also said that you'll be responsible for it.
Yeah, my premises.
You said said you'll be responsible for it.
Yes, if he comes to my premises, anywhere my premises, beat him up. I'll be responsible for it because that time I had started exposing them. So if we allow this guy to come and knowing what I know, he will come and set me up. And I won't let them set me up. So I said that.
Why did you decide to publish his images, knowing very well he was an investigative journalist?
Please, I want to cool down. Have you also asked that why did Anas put those judges' pictures on TV, nationwide, international? Have you asked why Anas put Kwesi Nyantakyi's pictures there?
So what was the motive behind circulating Ahmed's pictures?
Yeah, the motive was to warn Ghanaians of that guy when they come to their premises because that is what they do.
You are a member of parliament and you believe in the rule of law.
Yeah.
So why didn't you report them to the police?
Report who to the police?
You said you had evidence against Anas and Ahmed.
Yes.
That they were defrauding people.
Yes.
That's what you said.
Yes.
And doing all sort of bad things.
Yes.
Which is against the law.
Yes.
So why didn't you report them to the police?
I don't trust the police.
You don't trust the police in this country?
Read my lips.
You don't trust the police?
I don't trust the police.
In Ghana?
Yes. Read my lips. Read my lips. One of the videos.
Do you trust the police to find the killers of Ahmed Hussein?
I am doing better investigations than even the police.
So you don't trust them to do a good job?
I don't. I have a lot of evidence, but I don't share with anybody. I will serialize it for Ghanaians to see who Anas is, and I'm not afraid to die. Bear moral responsibility? No. I am rather saving Ghanaians from criminals. and I have no regret.
You have no regret for what happened to Ahmed Hussein?
What has happened to him, yes. By showing his pictures, no regret. Because they disgrace reputable judges, custom officers, GFA. He has destroyed Africa, destroyed Ghana, destroyed Ghanaians, and goes scot-free.
Did you contribute in any way to the death of Ahmed Hussein?
That's rubbish. You ask intelligent question. How can you ask me, did I contribute in any way? Who is he? I don't know the guy. He has never offended me. How would I go and say that, go and kill Ahmed? He has never offended me. All I did was that I exposed them for Ghanaians to know the other side of Anas.
And that endangered his life.
How did it endanger his life?
You put his picture out there.
Yeah, so Kwesi Nyantechi's life has not been endangered. You are asking questions as if Anas and his group are superior human beings that nobody should see them.
What message do you have for Ahmed Hussein Swale's family?
I sympathize with them, and it's unfortunate. But they shouldn't look at one person. The nature of his work exposed him to a lot of things.
And you contributed to that?
I did not.
Don't you think it was a bit irresponsible to just expose the pictures of the undercover journalist?
I take exception to your word irresponsible, but I forgive you for that. It's not irresponsible because you want people to know who this guy is. I did not show his pictures for anybody to go and kill him, but for people to be forewarned. These are bad. When they come to your premises, they're going to put gadgets there. I will never regret for showing the pictures.
Going ballistic internationally, Kennedy Agyapong, a Central Member of Parliament, speaking to Thomas Nadi of BBC, and that was on Focus on Africa.
It's here for some interview no BBC Africa Focus on Africa. Now you'll be at the will follow BBC. We will say Focus on Africa show no. Omoka trending stories in Africa, very important stories in Africa. And she said Omokasa about where. And so to me say this is very, very important to them. Now one say Kennedy Agyapong be granted interview to BBC. Yeni name say Kennedy Agyapong or BBC for them embra Anas ensem ne ba ebra Kennedy Agyapong hu say Anas no ni BBC ne ye adwuma no atembidie no di Anas ene ne partners no can BBC so ena nanse yan so Kennedy Agyapong esan so di BBC atem but as a okọ China ba no Kennedy Agyapong enya enuhu bi say as a ade no ye no wanyade but how to come out why him say Kennedy Agyapong is a man with a big ego and ohwe nipa da se ni omo a omo ego se sonsan no so mo ye mistake kra na omo ntumi emba out embe accept say oh ade we there me ye mistake even though deep down omo feel say oh ade we there man ye ni ye no they will never come out to accept into no you be a psychologist be able say as a Kennedy Agyapong has really regretted showing the pictures of Ahmed. As he has really regretted showing the pictures of Ahmed. And as no can say Yembo Ahmed no, he has really regretted that. But he can't accept that in the public. He can't accept that in the public. It is still because or not there, he doesn't regret that. But we share senya enyama kona. We share the things Kennedy Agyapong is actually doing now. I won't say Papa no. Asem na hano no bi be say dentia e na make say dentia na make say Kennedy Agyapong asem na hano first na Kennedy Agyapong insem ne ba first na odekọ share Anas no senior Anas be posti ya na Anas pese yeti ase say Kennedy Agyapong has a hand or at least he was involved in this by exposing Ahmed no ne picture e wo na tu no Kennedy Agyapong so attack Anas say onu di onim say Anas an nekun abranche no because Anas had a fallout with Ahmed but Ahmed the family eba out eba say no there was no way because omomunim say Anas never had a fallout with Ahmed na Kennedy Agyapong call China by no sisi ano o hwe ne nsemu a ono a ka say onu onim say enye Anas sisi ade o say ono first no na oblemi Anas but sisi ano ohun ne say it could not be Anas. sana Kennedy Japan kan o say ohun ne say Ahmed no investigations bebrebe o ye into the Kennedy Japan boss say it could even be Nyantechi Kennedy Japan ankasa boss say it could even be the judges ni bi onankasa boss say it could even be Hafiz into no sisia de ono Kennedy Japan no onka say eye Anas ne nko sana Kennedy Japan kan but first no odenini a share Anas and secondly Kennedy Japan at the 100,000 Ghana cedis atoso omo a amode information beba na ya chi omo mukun abrantie no bo sha Kennedy Japan feels that he needs to redeem himself o pese ye chi eye omo mukodi sa aboni we no mo ba out be ka se enye Kennedy Japan na suma yen na tre se redeeming ne ho na ni echi no ende aside the 100,000 cedis no de atoso no osanso the a dime one of his mansions or the announcer to Zonatre say Kennedy Japan is very desperate to expose those who did these killings because we share senior international community no omo reporters and some no we share senior America congressman moa a true letter a command senator na it's here for we share asem kese pan to Kennedy Japan ankasa we hu say asem the senior kono how the international communities are reporting this no egu ono Kennedy Japan ne ho fin because ende Kennedy Japan admit ye ewo Adom TV say Anas egu nenimu ase pa sana Kennedy Japan kan o admit ye o say ono de obeka ne kre ende o kan ewo Adom TV embra okọ eye oman hene shows no bedwem mpense mu o kan say Anas egu nenimu ase ma oman hene ka tell say bo asem na o kan ne so bi me no say yes ne kre Anas egu nenimu ase pa wo hwe video na Anas de beto ho no Anas was suggesting say Kennedy Japan had a hand in it and asenia ade no ekoye no obi wa brochi no sha obeka say even if Kennedy Japan didn't have a hand in it kana an MP is not supposed to be talking this way inti Kennedy Japan na hu say nenim egwase internationally inti ana sisia omo a wedi omo atem BBC for krano or grant omo interviews ni nyama so this my little thoughts on this. These are my little thoughts on it. For share what you comment box ni mo. Share what you comment box ni mo. Me da say.